The true state of the U.S. economy. So far in 2025, January through June, layoffs and discharges total 10 million, which is 3.5% higher than the same period in 2024. So why have the layoffs increased in 2025? Over the last 4 years, the price of everything in the United States has doubled. This resulted in 72% of the people just barely getting by. Because of the additional layoffs, that number has risen to 76%. The other 24% have become wealthy off of the stock market, but the 24% cannot support the economy by themselves. The economy cannot continue to survive without the middle class, and the middle class have been decimated by inflation. New car sales have virtually stopped in the United States because the vehicles were grossly overpriced by the manufacturers, and the 24% already have good cars and don't need to buy another one. Meanwhile, the 76% can't afford to buy a new car. Almost every business in the United States will be forced to lay off or shut down completely by the end of the year. The economy cannot continue to sustain itself and certainly not grow without the middle class to support it. The government is pushing for interest rate cuts, but what will those cuts actually accomplish? For people with massive credit card debt, that number varies from 49 to 60% of Americans depending upon location. Will lowering the interest paid on that debt from 23% to 21% really help them? No. Well, home prices are falling because we are in a recession. And for the 76% of us, we've been in a recession for the last 2.5 years. So lower home prices combined with lower interest rates will help, right? Not for the 76%. They don't have any extra money, remember? Even if the government paid the down payment for the people and they could get into a house, they would only end up in foreclosure because people who have never owned a home don't have any idea how much money it takes to maintain it, not alone the taxes, which seem to increase every year, and there's the ever-increasing utility bills. Who will lower interest rates help? The 24%. They can buy more houses so they can rent them back to the rest of us. The stock market will continue to go up, even though it's 70% overvalued right now, resulting in them getting richer. So what is the answer to help the 76%? Some people are talking about guaranteed income so that everyone would have money coming in. This is just another form of welfare, and welfare has trapped families in poverty for a lifetime, more than a lifetime, because children often follow their parents onto welfare. Giving money to people only results in more inflation, further damaging the 76%. Trump is using tariffs to blackmail countries and companies to invest money in the United States and bring back manufacturing like Apple. And it's working. Companies have pledged trillions of dollars in new investment in the United States. It will take 1 or more years for the new factory to be built and go online. And in the meantime, the collapse of the United States economy will continue. The intelligent thing to do would be let the collapse happen. Let the country go through a severe recession and come out stronger on the other side. But the United States government almost never does the intelligent thing. They will see it as political suicide to go into a recession, so they will probably dump trillions of dollars into the economy, making the rich richer and causing massive inflation for the 76% to have to deal with.